What's up guys, it's Nathan here with Northern.Game.Pursuit. Thanks for joining us for another video. Today we're going to be building a lightweight precision rifle that I'm going to be taking with us to go sheep hunting this year. Some of the components I got here is my Savage Model 10. It's got a carbon fiber barrel that's made by Carbon 6. It's got a titanium bolt handle with a carbon fiber bolt knob. These are already installed previously. Got my XLR Element 4.0. This is a magnesium chassis. It's super lightweight. Also got the XLR carbon fiber buttstock with the bag rider on it. This is a future forged grip. It's a 3D printed carbon fiber grip. Weighs basically nothing at all. I'm going to be putting on this VZ Weapon Systems titanium muzzle brake. It's just a little port, keep the muzzle jump down. Going to be running Tally lightweight rings, and the Leopold that I did a video on previously. It's a 2.5 to 8 by 36 with locking turret. Excited to get this one on and test it out. A couple tools I'll be using: Wheeler torque wrench, torque screwdriver, this Wheeler AR-15 combo tool. Use this to put on the buttstock, and 3/4 inch wrench for putting on the muzzle brake. Alright, let's start getting this thing together. First thing I'm going to do, make sure this is safe. I'm going to pop out this. I'm going to remove these action screws. Next up, we'll pop this action into the chassis. Nice thing about this chassis is it's actually ambidextrous, so you can swap it back to a left-handed action if you want, just by popping out this plastic, pop it in here. XLR Industries, I dealt with them quite a bit personally on this chassis because I was having issues with my vendor. And they were super awesome to deal with. Awesome company. I wouldn't hesitate to purchase one of their products again. Just probably use a different vendor. So the recommended torque specs for these on the action is 65 pounds. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is put on this buttstock. Pretty simple. Twist her on. Tighten up this castle nut, whatever you want to call it. Alright, now that I got the buttstock on, I'm going to throw the grip on. Alright, starting to come together already. Next thing I put on are the Tally lightweights. Pop these tops off first. And the torque specs for these to the Action are 25 pounds. Get them started by hand. I don't ever use Loctite. I've always just torqued them to spec. I've never had any issues so far, so keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna like roughly put in this scope. I'll be flattening it, making sure it's level and everything at a later date, but I just want to put it in for the build for now. torque specs for the top rings are 20 pounds, inch-pounds, but I'm not going to torque them down. I'm just going to get this kind of set in place. Once I level it all out and everything at a later date, I'll get it all torqued down to spec. Actually almost looks perfectly level. Balance is pretty good actually already. So now I'm going to put on this muzzle brake. I've got a Spectre Ballistics hex brake on here right now, which has been a really good brake, but I'm trying to make this rifle as light as I possibly can, so I'm going to throw on this titanium muzzle brake to replace it. I'm going to use a crush washer. When you're using the crush washers, make sure the bevel is facing in to your barrel. Get this thing in a vise later and really get it in the right spot, but that's what this rifle is going to look like in the end. Really excited. I'm going to go grab a kitchen scale, see what it weighs. Balance is pretty good. Right in the middle there. Just got a Magpul P-Mag for now. I actually have a MDT 3-round mag ordered. I'll get this bolt put back in and we'll see what this thing looks like, final product. Pretty sick. Super light. Very excited to test this bad boy out. A couple other features I wanted to mention on this XLR element stock. A lot of the newer Savage Model 10s, they have the bottom bolt release, and a lot of the new chassis you have to actually use a pin or something to do the bolt release on them, but this one has a nice little pull here. Out pops your bolt. Super simple. Nice feature. Another nice feature about these chassis, hard to see now that I have the scope on, but it has a built-in bubble level. So that's really sick. Alright, I'm going to go grab my scale and I'm going to weigh this thing up. Okay, so I got my handy kitchen scale. Let's see what this thing weighs. £7, 3 ounces. So I didn't get it under 7 like I was hoping, but still pretty lightweight for a chassis rifle especially. So I'm excited. Get out and test this thing out. Hopefully we can put some nice groups downrange and take a sheep with it this fall. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you guys leave us a comment, a like, and subscribe to our channel so you can keep watching these videos in the future.